Welcome back to Legendary Metal Games. I'm your host, Joe. Now, who is ready to go see the greatest place in the entire Commonwealth? Well, let's go ahead and get out of the lighthouse and head over to the Corvega Assembly Plant, right on the edge of Lexington, because we have the most dangerous trek in the entire game, and that is getting ourselves down to Diamond City. So immediately ignore all those raiders that we still can't take out, as we are literally on our last gasp of health with no way to restore it thanks to all the radiation poisoning. And I will tell you, this area is just littered with everything in the game that wants to prevent you from getting to Diamond City. You're going to run across raiders, you're going to run across gunners, you're going to run across super mutants, you're going to run across the bombers, you're going to get attacked by mongrels and bugs, you name it, it's all here. Best thing I could say is stay on the road and get down to water's edge as quick as you can. Now, Diamond City has so much content and so much available that it can easily be divided up into many different parts. I'm actually not going to do that to you in this one. I am going to make this the comprehensive episode on everything Diamond City. Now, obviously, we'll save the side quests and all the different things you can do for different videos, but I'm absolutely going to give you the grand tour of the great green jewel of the Commonwealth itself. Literally one of the best places to be in the entire game. So again, they make you work for it, so let's get down to water's edge. At this point, we are just dodging everything that we hear gunfire at. And also keeping in mind, if you hear a monster footsteps, as you see, they're literally got landmines placed around here. Anytime you see a bridge, stay far away from it, because there's usually going to be a raider ambush there. And because we are so heavily irradiated, we need to kind of skirt along the water's edge here until we have just a short distance to travel, because we've got to get across here. Let's just go over to the buildings over here on the left. I'm actually not sure what location that is. We haven't discovered it yet, and for good reason, as we kind of skirt over here. And then this area is looking pretty thin. Let's go ahead and just jump across. Luckily, we have these little inlets to help us. So again, this is avoiding all bridges as we literally just race our way there. As you see, 4 rads per second, we're going to be a goner in no time. Thankfully, not that far to swim across, but our health situation is not getting any better. So run for the love of gosh. Thankfully, this is kind of a little empty shack that we can at least use to catch our breath. Unfortunately, it still doesn't have any rat-away to help us long term, so we are going to have to keep moving forward. As you can see, just keep heading south no matter what you do. The city's going to come into view in no time. Definitely throw a quick save, because this gets extremely dangerous as you get right outside of it. So as you can see here, we want to kind of aim our way toward due south. And now that we get inside the city limits, you're going to start hearing super mutants. Just stay focused on where we're going. You're going to eventually start seeing signs for Diamond City. So just keep going around corners, stay out of the middle of the road, just kind of hug the buildings as we go, because there are super mutants everywhere over here. This is where the great majority of them congregate, and sometimes you'll have, as you see right there, wild mongrels too to deal with. And of course, that is a sight we don't want to see, as the bomber is now active. Run, 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 and hope he gets stuck on something else. You know, as long as we can get him going after someone else, perfectly fine. And let's keep going. There was the explosion, and there's Finn Street Sewer, something we are definitely not tackling right now. And as you start seeing signs for Diamond City over here, and just like that, we finally made it. Get ready, because there is a whole lot of story here.
What do you mean you can't open the gate? Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out in the open here, for crying out loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh! Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
Ugh! You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out. You want into Diamond City, right?
I just got here, but yeah.
Shh. Play along. What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month? You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. Don't need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Another great day in Diamond City.
Piper, who let you back inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer scrapped for parts.
Ooh, that a statement, Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatening to throw free speech in the dumpster.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, good sir. No. You look like Diamond City material. Welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, a fine place to come. Spend your money, settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
I'm sure your city's a great place.
Yeah, greatest house of cards in the Commonwealth. Until the wind blows.
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
I'm trying to find someone.
Trying to find someone? Who?
My son, Sean. He's less than a year old.
Wait, your son's missing? Oh, you hear that, McDonough? What's Diamond City Security doing to help this man, huh? This isn't the first missing persons report to come through here, and now we have an infant who's been taken?
Don't listen to her. Well, I'm afraid that our security team can't follow every case that comes through. I'm confident that you can find help here. Diamond City has every conceivable service known to man. One of our great citizens can surely find the time to help you.
Well, sure. And a mayor of a great city must know everyone. Who can help me?
Well, there is one private citizen, Nick Valentine, a detective of sorts who specializes in tracking people down, usually for debts or whatnot. Now, I have to get going. I'm sorry, Diamond City Security doesn't have time to help, but I'm sure Mr. Valentine charges a reasonable fee.
This is ridiculous. Diamond City Security can't spare one officer to help. I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security never investigates?
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. I'm impressed. Not everyone can claw information out of McDonough's tight-fisted hands. Why don't you stop by my office after you see Valentine? I think I just found my next story.
As you can see, there are some huge issues going on with Piper and Mayor McDonough, but if you go over here to security section, guess who we see trying to fit in over here? Come on, Deacon. You don't fool a single person here unless they don't know about the railroad.
Hey there.
Hey. What's up? What a day, huh? Welcome to the, Great Green Jewel. You'll totally love it here. Don't you have, like, important things to do?
Hey there.
Nothing more to say. Nothing more to say.
Danny.
So, you're that traitor Piper was talking about. Something tells me she's pulled the wool over my eyes again. Am I right?
I didn't mean to lie, officer. It all just happened so fast.
You're not the first guy Piper pulled into a heap of trouble he wasn't ready for. Thanks for being honest. If it were up to me, we would have just let the both of you in. But the mayor's calling the shots, and... well, you saw how mad he is. Anyway, welcome to Diamond City and all that. I gotta get back to work.
You know, I feel bad for
Sullivan.
Danny because you
just
can
a kid,
tell he
though.
has definitely had to
If you
put
need
up with a
anything,
lot
you
of
need to
crap
talk
from
to the
Piper.
mayor.
But on the bright side, we are finally here. So head through the gates and we are in not the Boston Red Sox Stadium. Instead, we are in Diamond City. And I will tell you, this place is absolutely beautiful. As you can see here, the Diamond City Markets is going to be where all your stands are. Right there is going to be the doctor's office. And to the left, you have a place you can get your hair done. You've got a clothing store in the basement. You've got weapon stores over on this side. But as you can see right now, because of when we came, it is pretty much nighttime and all the stores are closed. There's very few places open this late. So let's head to All Faiths Chapel because... as you notice, if we sit down right now without talking to a preacher, we can't utilize the wait feature. Instead, we're just sitting here staring at everything. So keep that in mind. We're going to come back to this because the feature changes whenever you talk to the pastor.
Don't move, Sim. What have you done with the real Riley? Where's my brother?
I swear I'm not a synth. Don't shoot, for God's sakes. We're family.
Put the gun down, now!
He's a Synth! He'll kill us all!
Kyle, no!
Okay, show's over. There are no synths in Diamond City, hear me? Just you folks and your damn paranoia.
Hey.
He pulled a gun on me. My own brother.
What happened?
I'm not a synth. I told him. I kept telling him. Why didn't he listen to me? I need a minute.
I need you to step away, Scabber.
I understand, officer. I just want to know what happened.
You got bricks for ears? I said get the hell out of here now.
Officer?
Move along.
Hey, Doc.
What a mess. New patient. A new file to open. Do you have a legitimate medical concern? Or is this about our facial reconstructive services?
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
Tell me your symptoms.
I'm feeling sick. I think it's radiation.
We'll clean you up, don't worry. And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
I've got an itch, Doc. Too many chems. Got anything that can help?
We can sober you up. Please, don't be an idiot and go out drinking immediately after the procedure. All done. Any other complaints?
I'm pretty beat up.
I'd like to help you, but I got costs to cover. And you're low on caps. Was there anything else?
That was it.
All right. Don't ruin my hard work by dying out there.
You have no idea how good it feels to finally have all that radiation and addiction off of us. Right, dog meat? Let's head over here.
Tell me a joke.
It's all he understands.
What are you saying? Yes?
Now that we've paid our favorite noodle stand visit, let's go ahead, and you see a power armor station here. This is actually the home you can buy, home plate. It is one of the best settlements, hands down, in the entire game. Because you can fast travel to the marketplace, basically right where your house is, and the house is 2 stories, and it is big inside. You can get a lot of stuff in there, and I believe technically you can get on the attic too, which actually puts you back out in the market square. So, dealing with that person who they thought was a synth, you know, the sad news is I actually did save the game and wipe him out. Turns out he does not have a synth component. He is not a synth. So the person lost their life for absolutely no reason. Let's go check on the detective agency.
His ties. Oh, Nick.
Something wrong?
Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
I know you must be busy, but I won't take much of your time, miss. It's important.
You don't get it. The detective, he's gone. Missing.
Don't worry, I can help. Tell me what happened.
Nick was working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. There's an old vault down there that they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
Who's this Skinny Malone character?
I don't know much about him, but he's from Good Neighbor, and that means he's in the well-pressed suits and machine gun school of thuggery.
You said Malone's from Good Neighbor?
Yeah, it's a tough neighborhood. Northeast a ways. People with power there care about 2 things: style and body count.
Hey, I'd love to help, but there's a small matter of expenses.
Money, huh? I do have 125 caps in the old rainy day fund.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
So, the great detective has not returned. That is just perfect for us. As you can see right there, Unlucky Valentine. And I will tell you, he actually becomes one of your companions, and I think he is one of the funniest and best voice-acted companions in the entire game. Nick Valentine is absolutely outstanding as a companion. Easily one of my top 3. So for now, since we can't do much else with it being nighttime, let's go ahead and head to the back here for the Dugout Inn. Get ready for the laughs.
Vadim, I need to talk.
Just a minute, Yeti. I am in middle of story. So then, I am crossing river, right? Wearing nothing but a smile. When out comes the most dangerous of all sea monsters, a Mirelurk.
A Mirelurk? Come on. That's like 2 out of 10 points of danger tops. Now, if you want to talk something really deadly.
Vadim!
You there? I forgot you were there
We need
yet.
to have a conversation.
What is it?
You know what? Never mind. I'll handle it myself.
Hey.
See this bar? I killed a man for it. No, I kid. He is dead, though. Now, let me know when you're ready to order.
So, this your bar?
Damn straight it is. My brother Yefim and I make the best moonshine in the entire Commonwealth. We call it Bobrov's Best. Had to start renting out rooms just so customers had a place to safely pass out after drinking it.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Good.
Oh, a customer. Need a room?
What's the story with this place?
Not much to say. We sell food, drink, and rooms. Mainly for traders that come to the area. My brother Vadim runs the bar. Scarlett's our waitress, and she helps me keep the rooms clean. As much as they can be.
All right. Here.
You're in room 2, just through the door.
You know, you have to feel sorry for Yefim. His brother Vadim is just so over the top and into everything that goes on in Diamond City. I am sure there is not going to be a tiny ounce of shenanigans that's going to come from this. And there's certainly not going to be a quest where he could end up getting kidnapped and potentially killed for his own reckless behavior. Nope, not a single chance of any of that happening. I am sure of it. So, as you can see here, now that we finally stayed in a bed, we have everything back to full health. So, no rats, no chem issues, none of that nonsense. As you can see, the Dugout Inn is a very popular place around town. Great place to see the locals at different parts of the day.
Hi there.
Hey,
You
Scarlett.
can order drinks and food here or at the bar.
Who owns this bar, anyway?
The Bobrov brothers picked this place up a few years ago. Vadim Bobrov is the loud one, Yefim Bobrov is the quiet one, and I'm the one that has to listen to them argue with each other all day.
Gonna pass.
Okay.
Don't bother.
So as you can see here, Scarlett basically puts up with everything from the two crazy brothers as we go ahead, head our way back outside of here, and let's go back to town.
Hey, Scabber. Got plenty of Brahmin meat on the hooks.
Wait, what kind of meat is this?
You never heard of Brahmin? Big, dumb, got 4 legs and 2 heads. They're the only cattle around. Everything's fresh from the Codman family farms. Sometimes, they get weird stuff from the caravans, too.
Weird stuff? Weirder than 2-headed cow meat?
Yeah, Prince Charming. Weirder than that. Mirelurk bloatflies, rad stags. It's all protein, right? Ain't like you can be picky in the Commonwealth.
Let's see what you have.
Brahmin's fresh. Everything else, you're on your own.
As you can see here, this is basically our butcher shop, so they can have some good variety of different types of meats. Sometimes you'll even find yao guai and some other things that you can cook yourself to make all sorts of amazing concoctions with to help your stats grow. And over here, as you can see, this is basically where the people live in the back. There's also the Science Center, which we'll get to a little bit later.
Don't talk to me. Might attract someone.
But further outside of here, you can see we've got the trailer, which has Travis in it, the radio DJ from Diamond City Radio. So yes, the awkward man himself is right there, but most importantly, we need to pick our mute fruit, because this is what we have been looking everywhere for. As long as it's not considered stealing, the mute fruit is ours. Because this is the final Peace Star puzzle at Abernathy Farms, and we are finally going to put this in place and showcase just why having an adhesive farm is so important. So let's go ahead, make sure we got the mute fruit, make sure we got the potatoes. If you had come straight to Diamond City, this would basically give you everything you need for your adhesive farm except for the corn. Corn is the only missing ingredient here, but luckily we already have it in place. So let's go over here because I think I hear Mayor McDonough giving a speech.
And that is the disgusting article Piper has written. Diamond City has stood united for over 150 years. And what keeps us united are 2 things. First is the great green guardian behind me, the wall. Our protector and our savior from the filth of the outside. And second is our faith and trust in each other. The faith and trust that has given us prosperity, security, and education for every citizen. And while the paper might point their fingers at synths and other ghost stories to drive us apart, we will not betray this sacred trust. Now, I want everyone to hear these next words very carefully. I am not a synth. I am the same flesh and blood boy who grew up on these streets, who was born in a shack just down the waterfront to Martha and Patrick McDonough. And I will not abandon my city due to the heinous allegations of the press. God bless this city. God bless the wall.
He's so full of shit.
Yeah?
You're bothering me.
Mayor McDonough?
Excuse me, but I'm very busy right now.
You know, he is very adamant about not being a synth. You wonder why Piper was led on to him all this time. Is she really just fear-mongering the entire city? Or did she see something or know something that we haven't seen or witnessed ourselves yet? Because I'm telling you, it is amazing how viciously she is going after him for there not to be something more to it. Now up here, we're to see a inconspicuous house that is absolutely going to play a big part in the story a little bit later. And whose house is this? Kellogg's. Unfortunately, it's locked with a master lock, so unless we invested everything into those perks right from the get-go, we would have no chance here. So, for now, heading back to the marketplace, let's go look at the other vendors that we have. As you can see, the hairstylist right there. But more importantly, let's go check out Mo. He seems like quite the comical character here, as we interrupted his speech, and he is not so happy.
Why buy just an ordinary piece of wood? A swatter is a custom-made piece of genuine hickory.
Hey, Mo.
Now, don't be shy. You're never too old to own a swatter.
What's a swatter?
Rookie, eh? A swatter, my friend, is a Diamond City tradition. See, it used to be that this whole place was a stadium, and two teams would meet and play a game called baseball. One team would beat the other team to death with these things called baseball bats, and the best bats were called swatters. True fact.
Look, dumbass, that's not how baseball was played.
That right, Mr. Smarty Pants? Yeah, if you're such an expert, how do you think it was played?
There were balls, strikes, 3 bases, and home runs. You kept score by how many runners made it to home plate.
I like my version better. Now, can I interest you in these genuine, authentic, custom-made hickory swatters?
Let's see what you got.
A swatter never runs out of bullets.
So, as you can see here, you can get some amazing melee weapons here, all different types of swatters, basically baseball bats, with different things attached to them. And if we head back here, we go to Schoolhouse, which is also to have a neat quest attached to it.
Everyone. Aww. Mr. Zawicki, we had a pop quiz yesterday. My friends say outsiders smell.
Since then,
but you don't smell at all.
So we're going to reinforce that knowledge with a little quiz.
But I'm tired.
I'm detecting a high degree of fatigue in all our little scholars. Perhaps the quiz can wait?
All right, you guys win. We'll do the quiz later.
Yes! All you outsiders wear such funny clothes. Do you know that radiation is why Brahmin have 2 heads? It's true. Right.
Sorry, you're in the wrong place. This is a school, not a store.
A school, huh?
Yes, every child in Diamond City gets a free education here. We even teach night classes if they have busy day schedules. I'm afraid you're a little old to be enrolling here. Doubt you'd fit in the seats. But it's a public building, so feel free to look around. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to my lesson plans.
Oh, Mr. Zawicki, you look so tired. Perhaps you should take the day off.
And leave you
get
here
sick. That's what my friend
alone
Sheng
with all
told
the
me.
students? I wouldn't do that to you. You're worrying too much. I'll be fine.
Yes. Yes, of course.
I want to be left alone.
Ah, a new scholar come to join us. Let's test your math skills. What is 12 times 15?
Is it 180?
That's right. I see your parents raise you with a respect for your education. Family. It is important, yes? This thing called love, I hear the children talk about. I think they need that to learn.
What would a robot know about love?
I don't know, actually. I have one more question before you leave. It's not another quiz. I don't get to talk to many adults. This love I hear about, do you think you can have it for someone, even if the two of you are very, very different?
If you love someone, hold on to them. Tomorrow you might not have the chance.
Thank you. You have helped me make up my mind about something.
Miss Edna?
I'm quite busy with the students, but feel free to look around on your
like
own.
family to me.
Dad says not
So happy.
So, you think we got through to Edna after all that?
What about Mr.
Only time will tell. Literally, just give it a little time. As we continue our search around Diamond City, back there where the arrows were pointing is the Diamond City jail. And over here, let's finally go see Piper.
Glad you dropped by. You holding up, Blue?
Why are you calling me that?
'Cause you're a vault dweller? I know you're not wearing the blue jumpsuit right now, but the Pip-Boy and the fish out of water look, dead giveaways. So here's the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. You do that, and I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. Watch your back while you get used to the world above ground.
All right, Piper. I'm in.
Good. Let's get down to business. So, I know you're from a vault. How would you describe your time on the inside?
My family and I were frozen. I didn't spend much time in the vault.
Wait, they boxed you up in a fridge? The whole time? Are you saying you were alive before the war?
Yes. I'm over 200 years old.
Oh my god. The man out of time. So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
You're all living in rusty shacks, killing each other. Oh my god, the smell.
Okay. Well, it's gonna be a fun one to quote. Now, I already know you're looking for your son, Sean. Do you suspect the Institute was involved in his kidnapping?
Sure sounds like they might be.
Not even a baby is safe from them. And people wonder why I can't just look the other way. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different. I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
You can only take it one day at a time. Just keep going. That's all anyone can do.
We're all just doing what we have to, huh? I think my readers can relate to that. That's everything. It's gonna take some time to put this all together, but I think your story is gonna give Diamond City plenty to talk about. Anyway, I agreed to come with you, right? Watch your back. Just say the word when you're ready. I can't wait to see where this story goes next.
And just like that, we finally have Piper as a companion. Literally the second
Piper.
we talked to
Heading
her.
my way?
You better believe it.
Sure,
Let's go.
Let's go.
Will do.
And Dogmeat, you can head back to the
boy.
lighthouse to join
for you to head
Codsworth. Because now we've got our basic cast of characters all repositioned at the lighthouse, except for Preston, who is still at Sanctuary Hills, which currently makes sense, since those are the people under his jurisdiction.
Well, if anyone could figure
Mama
out-
Murphy and all of them. So, at the moment, we want to get everything that we can from here, since we have no reason to come back to Publick Occurrences. It was mainly just to recruit Piper. As you can see, there are some very important building materials here, as long as you take the time to look around and grab everything, because we are going to be going back to the settlements pretty soon. But first, we've got a lot of weapons to offload. And if you read her terminal entries there, she basically talks about different stories she was working on, and her lack of confidence in her own reporting skills. So, she has definitely been demonized and attacked for the stories she does. She is definitely one to put the work and sweat and tears into it. And for now that we have her recruited, let's go ahead and go see the most jumpy person in all of Diamond City. Literally, you want to talk about the master conspiracy theorist? Well, here she is. Let's go see, not Arturo, but right? Crazy Myrna. Let's go ahead and deactivate your trap first.
You? I don't know you. Just keep your distance.
Why?
Because I don't know you, and I will not serve a synth pretending to be human. So are you? Human?
No, I'm Jangles, the moon monkey.
That's just what a synth would do, ducking the question. We don't serve your kind here.
Myrna.
I said we don't serve your kind here, you synth. Trying to tell me you're human now?
Human as the day I was born.
Well, you do look human enough, but I'll be watching you. I have eyes like a... well, they're good eyes. Got it? All right. We can do business, but no funny stuff.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Everything you need.
And as you can see here, this is basically the general store. Now, she patrols it in the daytime, but she also has a Mr. Handy robot that does it at nighttime. So, now that we finally, for the love of gosh, have ammo for all of our weapons, let's go ahead and get them reloaded, because gosh knows I'll forget to do it, and then we'll be in the thick of battle, and nothing will be reloaded, and I'm just saying clawed in the face by something. So, now that we've got most of our weapons now with ammo, heck, even the missile launcher, primed and ready to go. Don't worry, Nate, I'm not getting you.
Read the paper, mister.
So instead, let's go ahead and check out that clothing store, because that is something very unique to this area. And for the longest time, I didn't even know it was here, because it's so well hidden.
Hello. Have you been here before?
Nope, first time.
Thought so. Some ground rules. This isn't a charity. Clothes are for sale if you have the money. Otherwise, the door's right there.
You have some kind of problem with shoplifters?
Nothing me and my 10-gauge haven't been able to handle. Now that we understand each other, welcome to Fallon's. Happy to show you everything in stock.
Fallon's basement. Interesting name.
Yeah, it's ancient. There was a Fallon's here back even before the war. Granddad always said we had a tradition of quality and affordability. Guess affordability got too expensive for some folks. Damn thieves. And it ain't like Diamond City security helps.
Why doesn't Diamond City security help you?
My husband got taken, all right? By the Institute. Security wouldn't look into it. I raised a stink, and now I'm blacklisted.
Your husband was taken by the Institute?
Well, he ain't here anymore, that's for sure. Not like the Institute leaves a trail besides those damn synths.
What's a synth?
You're joking, right? A synth. Those machine people the Institute builds. Some of them even look human. Enough you wouldn't know the difference. Lucky me, huh? The Institute takes my Charlie and doesn't even bother replacing him.
What do you know about synths?
Just what I read in the papers. That the Institute builds them, and some even look human. So much you can't tell the real difference. Lucky me, huh? Institute takes my Charlie, doesn't even bother replacing him.
I'll take a look, sure.
A paying customer. Finally.
Absolutely tragic situation, but if you look through her inventory, she actually has some of the best armor in the game, because most of her stuff is champion and comes with various benefits, so legendary pieces. Hey, John.
I got an empty chair here just waiting for some beautiful customer to get a haircut.
What are my options?
You name it. Shaves, long cuts, short cuts, braids, layering. Be easier just to show you. Got an empty chair right here.
Let me think it over.
Sure, whenever.
You there. Talk some sense into my nitwit son. McDonough's secretary, is she a synth?
What?
You know what a synth is, right? Those machine people the Institute makes? Looks and acts just like the real thing? Only I think they made Geneva a little little too perfect. No woman looks like she does. All perky. So she's a synth, right? She has to be.
No, I don't think so.
Ugh. Everyone around me is a moron.
We're idiots? Just because we disagree with you?
She's a synth, Johnny. Anyone with a brain in their head can figure that out.
You were just saying that no one could tell the difference, Ma. You want to lay off?
Haircuts, right here.
Not now.
Did I come on too strong?
So, they definitely have some internal issues to work out. In the meantime, we're going to go over here and go pay old Abbot a visit. Because now that Mayor McDonough has done his speech, we can finally find him over here working at painting the wall. You know, I always wondered why it was so green.
Don't touch the paint.
What? Why?
This is the wall. The great green guardian that keeps out the bad guys. No one's broken through the wall. Never. Least we can do for her in return is keep her looking pristine. Thinking you need a little education. Maybe a bit of community service. What do you say?
What do you need done?
You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left in the whole Commonwealth you can get it. Hardware Town. Ruin store close by to the west. Bring back a can of paint and it'll be 100 caps in your pocket. How does that sound?
Only if you throw in some more money.
Fine. Pay you 125 caps.
What can you tell me about Hardware Town?
Raiders moved in a ways back. Security says they can't handle them. That's why I'm running low. So, you still up for it?
Paint retrieval. I'm on it.
Much obliged.
So you can already see quests starting to pile up between one we can get from Mo, and now we've got Abbot needing some more paint for the walls, as well as various others that we've already encountered and just not asked for their quests yet. Literally pretty much every vendor you can get a quest from, or you can ask for a job from. Great
Sheng,
way to get experience early on.
Lake clean. Don't make me shut down this little stand of yours.
Every drop of water that comes out of that filter is 100% pure. Why's a legitimate businessman like myself always gotta be hassled by city regulation, huh?
It's a health hazard, Sheng.
It's a profit hazard is what I say. I manage the water, and I'll do it without your interference, thank you very much. Freshwater market, open for business.
Hi there.
Hey there, purified water. You won't find this out on the Commonwealth.
You by yourself out here?
That's right. Been on my own since I was 8. I'm a fully independent man. Got my own place, go to night classes, the whole shebang. Now, how about I get you a bottle of water, huh?
Let's see what you got.
Take your pick.
And as you can see here, independent kid on his own, making a good living selling purified water. He does have a quest to help clean out the water tank. Let's just say that the water pit down there is not as clean as we would like it to be for all the people. So that is another one of the miscellaneous jobs we can take. Great for experience early on. And now, let's go ahead and go pay a visit to my favorite vendor in the entire city. I mean, there is one thing that benefits you the most from being in Diamond City. That is going to be Arturo and his outstanding variety of weapons, mods, and most importantly, items to do mods yourself with. So, let's go over here back toward the main marketplace itself. As you can see, once we get back to Schoolhouse, just turn around, go over here, and here's Arturo.
Don't be caught. Hey, you're the new guy, right?
The new guy?
Word kind of travels fast in Diamond City. What can I say? Name's Arturo Rodriguez. If you need protection, let's talk.
So you know weapons, huh?
Listen, I can sell you guns, swords, whatever. And they'll keep you alive for sure. But the real secret is in the mods. The little personal touches. Install a scope, expand the clip size, whatever. You spend time with your gear. and you'll have the right answer to every problem. Anyway, let's get back to you and what kind of protection you need.
Let's see what you have.
Feel free to test the grips.
So he is literally positioned right in between Myrna and Mo. As you can see, not only does he have the big guns like a fat man that literally launches too many nukes at a time instead of one, in case we needed something that ridiculous, or, you know, a laser rifle that does double the damage if the enemy's at full health. You know, combine that with a sneak double attack. Double strength attack, and you're basically hitting him with 4 times damage on the first hit. Good grief. This is how ridiculous the kind of stuff that he sells is, and I absolutely love it. As you can sell, you can get power armor frame too, but you can also, more importantly, get shipment items to help with mods like screws, gears, copper, and aluminum. Absolutely unbeatable, his inventory. So, that's it for the moment. We will definitely be back, Arturo. Don't you worry for a second. And over here again, home place. And someone's calling.
Yeah, it's true.
Hi.
I shot in the ass
Prescriptions
last year.
filled right here. Anything you need.
Did you say something about drugs?
That's right. All the chems you need to fill out your lifestyle. Balance you out. Everyone here buys from me. Sometimes security needs a little psycho, or an engineer needs some mentats. And heck, Rad X is plain universal.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Chems for a balanced lifestyle.
You know, I find it absolutely ironic that they put the drug dealer, the chem dealer, literally right beside the doctor. If anyone else ever noticed the irony right there, you're welcome. Now you will never unsee it. As we continue our trek through the Diamond City Marketplace, let's go ahead and head back this way because we have got a science center to explore. So again, back by the dugout where everyone gets their drinks and goes to sleep for a night. If we continue in the back here by everyone's houses, at the far end of all the houses that people stay at is going to be the science center. And oh boy, does this woman remind me a lot of the one from Megaton in
Professor,
Fallout 3.
I have a new theory about how the Institute makes the synths.
Oh no. We've been talking about this, remember? After last time, the shouting, me sleeping on the cold floor of the lab for 3 nights.
That was your choice.
And seriously, growing synths from the ground using recombinant plant nuclei? I mean, how could they even?
Aha! You do want to talk about it.
Oh, look, we have a visitor. Dr. Duff, dear, if you could bother them while I walk away from this conversation.
Hi there! Are you here for today's free biology lesson?
Biology lesson?
That's right. Usually the kids from the schoolhouse are the first to drop by, but I don't see why I can't start the lesson with you. Now, we all talk about radiation like it's a single thing, but it's actually a term referring to dozens of different ionizing rays. You have X-rays, beta rays, gamma rays, but which one are we most worried about? The one most associated with the big old bombs 200 years ago.
Gamma rays?
That's right. Now, gamma rays are bad, really bad. If your body absorbs too much of that kind of radiation, you'll suffer from fatigue, anemia, even death. But some life forms have been living with gamma radiation exposure for 2 centuries now, and they've adapted. Neat, huh?
What kinds of things have adapted to radiation?
Oh, that's the perfect segue into the field trip portion of the lesson. Are you ready?
Field trip?
That's right. You go out, do some science of your own, and come back. I usually have a prize for the best junior scientist, which I guess is just automatically going to you. What do you say?
Sign me up.
You're gonna go out and find a bloatfly gland. You see, the oversized bloatfly of today evolved from an earlier species of a smaller fly. Radioactive adaptation has resulted in a unique gland that enables it to balance and maintain speed despite its size. So what do you say? Ready to go out and dissect one?
I do a job. I get paid.
Money? Oh. How about 125 caps?
Get the blowfly gland. Got it.
Remember, bring the gland back in one piece. Oh, and don't chew on it. One of the students got horribly sick because of that mistake.
If you wanted to make me a second printing press while you're at it.
Heck, we were even able to get extra caps out of it, as tough as that was. Let's go ahead, upgrade, and get our armorer perk, since we are definitely going to be upgrading our armor as well as our weapons. And that one is unfortunately the roadblock that we've been hitting for most of our armor pieces. As you can see here, we can use any of the equipment rent-free, so even if you don't have a house here, you can still use the workstations. And up here,
Professor Scara.
Dr. Duff handles all the visitors. Bother her. Despite my recommendations, the city allows anyone to use our equipment. Feel free. I'm in the middle of a million things. I have to stay focused.
Literally the most passive-aggressive person I've ever seen. Let's go ahead and head back to Abernathy Farms. Don't worry, we're not done with Diamond City just yet. But one thing we absolutely want to do while we are here is let's go ahead and fill out the rest of our adhesive farm. So as you can see here, 3 potatoes, corn, meat, fruit, and purified water makes vegetable starch. So, what in the world do we do with vegetable starch over here? Well, go ahead, as the Abbot is advertising the Cambridge Polymer Labs, just so we can get attacked by 1,000 more ghouls. Spoilers. As you can see there, when you dump that in your workstation, 1 vegetable starch equals 5 adhesive. So, just keep that in mind, since you have people automatically picking all the ingredients for us. As you can see here, we want to go ahead and throw our items back in so we can continue planting the things that we need for this farm, mainly the mute fruit. So go ahead, now that everything's in the workshop, and we have our row of potatoes, we have our row of corn, even though that one's floating in midair for no apparent reason. Bethesda logic to a T. I have no idea what's going on there, or why it's even going on. I have a feeling it has something to do with that person that spawned right beside it. Lucy, Blake, whichever one of you that is, you're messing up our corn. Blake, can you go somewhere, please? You can basically just reassign them. As you see, whenever you highlight over him, it tells what crops he is picking currently. And now that he is out of the area, let's see if we can move it. And we can move it, but unfortunately it's still floating. So gosh only knows, it's something weird going on with the environment. So the important thing here is going ahead and planting all of our mute fruit. So, we have our rows of potatoes, we have our rows of corn, plant the mute fruit, and it is done. We finally have an automatic adhesive farm. So, basically what that means is they are going to be continuously putting these 3 food items into our workshop so that we can pull them out and cook them into vegetable starch, basically giving us an unlimited supply of adhesive. Now, the limiting factor here is not necessarily the crops, but the water. So one thing I'm going to absolutely do off camera is add another water purifier here just to get us the purified water even quicker, because we are desperately going to need that. So as you can see, we'll go ahead and throw Connie on the mute fruit. That way we have someone picking all 3 of the crops. Now, let's go back to Sanctuary Hills, because I'm going to show you something neat you can do with your human companions, and you can give them different outfits. So let's go ahead. As you see here, Piper is wearing metal armor that we got while we were out journeying. So all you do is dump the outfit in their inventory and then just press triangle or the up button, and that will force them to equip whatever it is. As you can see here, if we ever need an occasion where Piper doesn't need to be in combat, there's something formal for her to wear, but let's be honest, the road leather is definitely one of my favorites. It definitely looks the most Fallout. So let's go ahead, head back to Diamond City. And now that we are back, notice the time passed.
Are you sure about this?
Institute could be right
I
behind
am not a normal girl.
My dear, you're perfect. I only wish I had realized that sooner.
Then by the power invested in me, I pronounce you man and wife.
You helped me make a very big decision. Thank you. I think I know what this love is now.
Edna.
I am so happy.
Self-prescribed chems, as recommended by me, myself, and I.
We buy and sell everything, to everyone. Except, remember, I don't serve synths. Supplies are just for humans.
I'll take a look, sure.
Just don't call it junk.
Basically here, we're just offloading all of our items. Same with Arturo.
Hey, Arturo.
We can talk about guns, or maybe you want to consider something more up close and personal.
Sure, let's take a look.
Feel free to test the grips.
And our main thing here is going ahead and getting a shipment of screws, because gosh knows we can never have enough screws, for the love of gosh. So now we cleared out all of our extra items at Sanctuary, let's do the same thing here. And now let's head back and sell all this. Notice
Everyone
now,
else may be closed,
Percy.
but Diamond City Surplus is open 24 hours a day.
What do you sell here?
Oh, everything, sir. Miss Myrna prizes herself on being a collector of quality odds and ends from all over the Commonwealth. We also buy any unwanted items you may be carrying on your person. And we're open 24 hours a day.
I'll take a look, sure.
Here you are.
And as you can see here, they have basically the same inventory. He is just the one that's open late at night. So someone knocked the mannequins over. I'm sure it wasn't us. And the problem is you can't go in anything right now because it's too late. So this time, let's go back to All Faiths Chapel and do it right. So let's talk to the pastor.
Good to see someone new in the chapel. Diamond City treating you all right?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
You're welcome. Hope folks are taking well to you. I know it can be rough being from the outside. Now, if you ever need a quiet place to sit down and ponder the Almighty in whatever form strikes your fancy, we're always open.
Thanks, Pastor.
Feel free to make yourself at home.
So just like that, we've been given the ability to meditate. So if we go ahead and sit down here and pray, we can notice there the wait button. So now we can literally wait to whatever time we need it to be as we go ahead and head out now that it is morning again. So, have we seen everything in Diamond City yet? Nope, still not even.
You know, a shotgun's great insurance against raiders, but I got a lot of options here.
I'll take a look, sure.
Self-defense at its best.
And again, we want to dump off everything left to Arturo. So now that's taken care of and everyone is heading that way, let's go ahead and pay old Mayor McDonough's area a visit. Hey. So he is at the very beginning of town, so right where we come in, just go to the left. And now we want to go up here where the elevator is. Now you push the button to get the elevator down if it's not already down. If it is, just go here, push the other button, and up we go. Giving us some absolutely beautiful scene shots of the city. As you can see there, we've got one of those stupid birds spying on us again. Daggone you, Institute, stop having your birds everywhere. It's not fooling anyone. Let's go talk to a receptionist.
Mayor's in no mood to talk about any of this synth nonsense. Unless you're looking for a housing permit, I can't help you.
Well, let's hear about the permit.
We have one home available. It's in the center of town, right near the market. You can do whatever you like with the interior, and all the tools you need to make your own furnishings are provided at no extra charge.
Tell me more about this house.
The previous owner bought an adjacent warehouse and knocked down a few walls, so it's bigger than most. And he left behind his old tools, so you'll have everything you need to modify the inside however you see fit.
Let me think it over.
Take all the time you need.
So, as you can see there, $2,000 buys us the house right here in Diamond City. Now, if we didn't have to buy all the other things we needed to buy to survive, we could have just bought the house outright. But let's be honest, there was no way we were doing any more exploring with the situation we were in. So, let's hop back down here. And again, let's stay up on the upper walkway so we can explore what they consider the upper stands of the city. So let's go over here. As you can see, residents, nothing. A lot of residential buildings, but there is one actual business up here that we can get involved in. As again, these are everyone's houses, and you can see the sign for it right beside us, the Colonial Taphouse. Because my gosh, is there some drama brewing up here. So get ready, that literally the second you get in the door. Here goes.
Come on, Darcy, let's go.
Take it easy. I don't think she wants to leave just yet.
Hey, this is between me and my wife. Why don't you mind your own damn business for once?
Oh, God, Paul, why do you always have to make a scene? Pour me another drink, Henry.
Damn it, Darcy, I just want you to come home.
I'll be home. Later.
I can't believe you do this to me, Cook.
Do what to you, Paul?
You smug bastard. You keep away from my wife, goddammit.
You'd better get out of here before you do something stupid.
You son of a bitch!
Don't hurt him, Henry!
Go on. Get out of here.
I'll be at home, Darcy, taking care of our son.
Sorry I had to see that. Things are usually a lot quieter around here. Perfect place to drink, if you're buying.
What was that argument about?
Nothing much. You see, Darcy here likes to relax and enjoy life from time to time, and her husband Paul doesn't. He's not a bad guy, really. Just a little uptight. Too bad he can't learn to relax, huh, Darcy?
Shut up. I don't come here to talk about Paul. You there! I haven't seen you in here before. Why don't you make yourself useful and buy me a drink or something?
You don't look like you need another drink.
Aren't you all high and mighty then? Why don't you get lost so I can drink in peace?
Lighten up, Darcy. This isn't your own private bar, no matter what you might think. Now, you need to order anything?
So is this your place?
That's right. Owner, bartender, sympathetic ear. I try to provide a little oasis from the hardships of life. Name's Cook, by the way. Henry Cook. Let me know if I can get you anything.
Let's see what you have.
Bottoms up.
So we literally have ourselves a love triangle going on over here, although I can't blame too much this guy, considering he literally does give you the full allotment of drinks that you can choose from. Much better than the Barber brothers downstairs. So if we head out here, again, this is the upper stands.
I may have been programmed to serve, but in your case, I shall do so disdainfully. Let me know when you're ready to order.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
I'm afraid I must oblige.
As you can see, not only does Wellington not want anything to do with us, but he also doesn't even give us a good supply of things to pick from. You notice the Deathclaw egg message there? This has to do with the Museum of Witchcraft, where we got the pristine Deathclaw egg. It was because of him. He wants to serve it to a customer, and we are not letting it get away from us that easily. So just like that, that is an overview of Diamond City to give us a great idea of what we have coming forward. There are so many amazing quests here, and this is literally the best place in the entire game to resupply between between missions. There's a great reason they put this right in the middle of the map, because no matter where you are, you're definitely going to find yourself back here to resupply and get ready for your next adventure. If you've not already, please check out the Fallout 4 playlist. Like, share, comment, subscribe so more people can see our videos, and we'll see you back next time. Take care, everyone.